Okay, in order to create a structural slab, we will go edit type, duplicate, and we are going to create a wood slab of 20 cm. Okay, so edit the type, and here I'm going to have wood. So I'm going to use plywood sheeting, and I'm going to use 2 cm. Insert. Sorry? Yeah, no. 2 cm is 20 milli. And then I'm going to place in the middle, I don't know if it's going to let me grab it. I'm going to place the insulation. So, and it's 16 cm. So now I'm going to create my slab. So I will go to the second floor and create the boundary. We still have to work on here on this. I'm going to modify the columns. Yes. To make them align with everything. So I say OK. I go to my 3D. Oops, why is it not showing?
I think it's in the bottom.
Yeah, it's down. I don't know. Yep, it's down. It went to this. No, it's not showing here. Yeah, second floor. Yep. So now we got this. It's not how we want it. We want it on the top. So basically, what we have to do is select again our slab, and here, height offset 200. So now what we have, it's our slab on the top of our beams. Let me go for a section. View, section, and I'm going to do a section in each direction so we can see both directions. As you can see, we have the beams, the big ones we were talking. We have the secondary ones, every X meters. This we have to manage it, because in this moment we've got it, yes, over here. So usually these ones, if we recalculate it and if it's possible, we don't place them because we have the big one all around the building. Okay? So you have your main beam, your slab, and this system, the beam system, we have to place it also inside our panels. Okay? As we were discussing, we can have our structure like this, or we can got it on the top. But always this beam system needs to be on the middle of our slab, and they have to fit the size of the beams to this cavity. So we have to change one of them. I'm going to change this one because it's quicker now. So we have this, and we are going to go upper like this. So in this case, I'm passing by with the last board over my beam, but I'm leaving the secondary beams inside and the ones here. And later we have to join the elements, okay? I'm gonna create a 3D, so I'm gonna select first the columns and modify them, okay? To be a square, so no, not like this. Duplicate, 250 by 250, duplicate them, select everything. To select only the elements I want, filter, check none, I go for columns, structural columns, okay, and I can change the type and go for, oops, these ones. And now I have the square ones. Why this one is not the square one? Okay, I didn't modify, sorry. In the type, I didn't modify it. I just changed the name. So now are square ones that fit everything. To create a 3D detail of the structure, basically, I'm gonna rename the view detail 1 or a structural detail. Go for section box. And what I'm going to do is a section of our 3D model. By this way, we can show, we have to join the elements, but in this way we can show the secondary beams, the main beam, and the sandwich panel. Okay? If the elements are with the same material, they join all at once. If not, we have to say which one to go first, but we need to join them. So basically, what you will do for the 3D details of the structure is just cropping the elements and trying to show a view where you can show all the elements and name them. Okay? So you can name the secondary beams, the columns, the main beams, and try to join them first. As we have few time now, because we were explaining the other stuff, I'm gonna change this structure to metal. I'm not gonna do it in everything. Okay, wait. But we are gonna change this structure to metal. So basically, I'm gonna select everything, and in this moment, I'm gonna go first for the columns and change from this type to a metal one. Let me see if I have. I have to load them. So let me load first a column family for metal. So it's framing not. We go for structural column, steel. Okay, the UC. Okay, type. And I can choose the ones. This 254 by 254. I'm gonna go 200. Okay. So now I can select everything. Select the columns and change for metal column. Now I have my metal columns. I'm gonna go for the beams now. From this elevation. So I'm gonna select now filter, check none, joist, and girders. Okay, The joists are the parts of the system, and the girders are the big ones. So I select the girders. Again, these are squares. I don't like the square ones, but okay, I'm gonna use them because we don't have that much time. Okay. And the slab, I'm gonna go for a metal decking. And now I go for my 3D detail. This is metal decking. It shouldn't. Okay. I'm gonna raise it 116 milli. Still. And the beam system. In section. Sorry, let me go. Okay. Still 210. And the beam system, I should change it also. But as you can see, okay, it's not perfect what we have now. Okay, I just changed from metal to steel. But what I was trying to make you understand, I'm gonna take this, is that at the end, the way of working is the same. We have our column, that is steel now. Oops. We have our beams, that this is not the ones that we explained, but it's okay, we have a metal beam. And then we have a metal decking on the top. So the only thing is that the secondary beam should be in the other direction. So let me go 1 second to the plan. I select the slab, edit boundary, and if the metal decking is enough to jump this distance, we don't need the secondary beams, okay? If the metal decking is very small and cannot jump this distance, what we will have is to change the direction of the slab. But then, this metal decking can be very small, okay? Because we have a beam every 80. If we have a beam every 80, our metal decking can be like 4 centi total, the slab, okay? So we have to decide if we want just this one that is like 21 centi, and we can go in this direction and avoid to have these secondary beams, or if we want it in this direction but have the secondary beams, and then change the span. So if I got it like this, let's go to the 3D, right to the section, okay. My metal decking in this direction, as this is only 80, instead of 210, edit, duplicate, I will have just metal decking slab. I'm gonna do 75 at least. I'm gonna do it. So this is gonna be 75. Okay. Okay. So this is gonna be 75 to place it on the top. And this system, as is 75, filter, check none, structural beam systems. Okay. I'm gonna change from 80 to 1.2 meters. And the type of beam, I'm gonna do a metal one instead of, because these are too big. But okay, I'm gonna put metal ones although should be the smaller ones.